With an Isery though, you feel me? Nah.
Nah.
They're gonna be checking. Nigga, but why I keep fucking up? Fuck, bitch.
Hey yo, turn the bass up.
Look, man, y'all tapping into UrbanMogulswithB right here where we drop the most game. Man, look, real quick one time before we start this interview, right here with a real special guest. I ain't gonna get into it right now, but look, I gotta give a quick shout out. You know what I'm saying? You see me looking casual one time? Yeah, that's him. Man, on IG, go to casuals_luxury_lounge. That's casuals with the K and the S at the end of casuals, you feel me? Shout out to them, boy, cause that got me looking right, you feel me? Real smoothie, coolie, you know what I'm saying? All that. But look, man, we right here with a real special guest. My boy, he goes by Young Chop,
Yeah.
AKA, you know what I'm saying, Young Chop 88, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let him tell it, man. So go ahead, tell the people where you from, what you do, and what's your ethnicity.
So I go by the name Young Chop.
Is it 88 or is that just because
No, that's just
all the
Instagram.
other,
So yeah, so that goes with the other motherfucker. The name was already taken or some bullshit, but I just added 88 because I'm from 88.
Yeah.
So Young Chop, it's my artist name. You know, motherfuckers at social media. All social media is Young Chop 88 though.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. Everything else is Young Chop. SoundCloud is Young Chop 88. That's not my name, Young Chop though. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's not Young Chop 88. And yeah, man, I'm from like I said, 88th and Hillside, from the deep, and I'm Mexican, full-blooded Mexican. Yeah.
Full-blooded Mexican.
Full-blooded, straight from Mexico.
88 Oakland?
Yeah, 88th and Hillside.
Okay.
Deep East Oakland, that is to be exact. You know,
deep.
niggas.
That means you gotta know how to swim, you feel me?
Yeah.
If you ain't know how to swim, hey.
You know what's funny though? I just learned how to swim in reality, right? But I've been swimming in these streets though. You feel me? I'm you know, only real sharks swim in the deep. You feel me? How they say. But
hell yeah.
Yeah, from 88th and Hillside, Deep East Oakland, California. You know, every city got their own how they represent certain shit. You know, we go by blacks out here. So
yeah, no doubt.
You know, and that's what everything out here is. Blacks is turf, and you got the gang banging shit, but you know, mainly blacks and shit.
I mean, there's gang banging shit everywhere, you feel me?
Everywhere.
But, you know, aside from that, what part of Mexico is y'all family from?
From Los Mochis, Sinaloa.
Los Mochis, Sinaloa.
Los Mochis, Sinaloa. Yeah, that's where I was born at.
Born and raised? I mean,
no,
raised born?
I was raised in the town, but I was born in Mexico. A lot of people don't know that.
Right.
Yeah.
So how long did you live out there? Was it like 10 months and came over here? Or?
Nah, I was like 3, I think. Probably like 3 years old, and then from what I'm told, and then got out here, and then I went to school and shit out here. So that's why, cause you know, my English and shit is good. You feel me?
Yeah.
Raised out here.
It's more than decent.
Yeah, you know, so if I like right now, you might not think I can speak Spanish because the way I sound,
facts.
you feel me? But I can speak fluent Spanish.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Let's jump into it because
Get it.
I worked with, you know, a couple years back. I worked with some dude. You know what I'm saying, doing big rig shit, and he was from Oakland, right? You know, African dude, black dude, and he was talking about his partners and shit like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, my partner's Mexican, but he's not no ordinary Mexican. He's an Oakland Mexican. I was like, what do you mean by that? Like, what's the difference between what's the difference between a Mexican and a Oakland Mexican, Mexican?
So I mean, it just goes like, when they mean it's not an ordinary Mexican, you know, it's just probably just they style on how they is, the way they talk, the way they dress, just the way they are. You feel me? And then you got the Mexicans that are Mexicans that can't really speak English.
Yeah.
You know, you got the paisas. Like, I consider myself a paisa because I was born in Mexico. You feel me?
Right.
I don't game. I'm a paisa.
So you're not a pocho?
Nah, I'm not a pocho. You feel me? But it goes with, that's the difference. And then you have the Mexicans that wear the fucking the botas and the
Sombreros,
huaraches, you
and all
feel me?
that,
The
yeah.
huaraches, the sombreros, everything, you know. And then
Yeah.
you got, but don't get it fucked up. Some of them niggas is some regular ordinary town niggas.
Yeah,
as well.
right.
But you feel me? It's just the lingo too. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like for me, I get it a lot where people tell me, "Oh, nigga, you know, you don't sound like you Mexican."
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know I'm Mexican until they meet me. You
facts.
feel me? So then when they meet me, they're like, "Damn, bro, I didn't know you was Mexican."
I ain't gonna lie. I have a lot of people tell me, "Hey, bro, you Puerto Rican
Yeah.
and you half black, bro, cause you don't sound like you." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't take it in no bad way. You feel me? I
Facts.
just kind of it is what it is. But I get that a lot. But I think from how niggas say, not an ordinary Mexican, you feel me? It's a difference in that, and only certain people would really understand it. You feel
Right,
me?
right.
Because it's like you got motherfuckers from Frisco, San Jose, same shit. You got some just the way they are. Because you got people in Frisco, Oakland, and San Jose that might dress the same, talk the same.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's just like it's them niggas. We everywhere.
Yeah, it's a Bay
We
thing.
everywhere. You
yeah.
feel me? This shit is everywhere, not just Oakland, but like when they say that, not an ordinary Mexican, I feel what they saying though.
Yeah.
Because that was coming from, he was African American.
Yeah,
you feel me?
African American.
Like, so it goes to that. Even if they're saying it, you feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
It's out there. That's just real.
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, cause shit, I was like, I knew about the Bay, cause my figures, Biz, and all that shit. But you know what I'm saying, like, I only knew about the music. You feel me?
Yeah.
As far as meeting actually people from the Bay,
Yeah.
that was like, you know what I'm saying, kind of one of the first people I kind of met that I worked with, and he, you know what I'm saying, he was kind of started explaining to me. He started talking about bipping and shit, and I was like, okay,
Yeah,
that's
big. That's big in the
different.
city. Bibbing is big in the city.
You know what I'm saying? But so I want to know, man. I'm pretty sure the people want to know. Are you your first generation then, right?
Yeah.
In the U.S.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, because we was brought out here. Yeah,
We as in like,
well,
you
no
got siblings or
yeah,
like
so my
you by
older
your
brother,
first?
we both got here at the same time.
Okay,
feel
you
me?
older than him? Or
No, he
younger?
older than me. He 5 years
Okay.
older than me. Shout out to Big Bruh. Feel me? Live with Big Bruh. He got a podcast. Go tune into that shit. But
all right.
yeah, so we was the first generation. We got here, and then since my sister was born and shit. So
Yeah.
I'll say me and my brother is kind of like this. Even though he older than me, I feel like it was kind of like the same generation though. You feel
Yeah.
me? Because like I was, whatever he was doing, I was trying to
You
do
experienced the same shit.
Exactly. I was trying to do the same shit because he's my older brother. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to do whatever he doing, you feel me? So I feel like we the same generation. You feel me? For my family, like even for me, the shit that I'm doing, I'm the
Yeah.
only one that's doing it in my family. Feel like
Yeah.
the music, the merch, and all that shit.
Right, right. So, you know what I'm saying? You being out here from the 80s, Oakland, right? I don't want to say 88 because I'm pretty sure you was maneuvering around
Oh, yeah, hell
everywhere
yeah.
all over,
All
you feel
over
me?
this bitch.
So I just want to say 80s in general, being
Yeah.
from the outside in. What was it like for you? You feel me? Coming from obviously born in Mexico, the parents obviously immigrant, you feel
Yeah.
me? I live the same thing, you feel me? So I'm pretty sure there's certain different lifestyle that you live within the household, you feel me?
I mean, it goes where, so when we came, from what I remember, we didn't land in the 80s. We landed out thinking the dubs. So we was in the dubs, you feel me, in the murders.
Yeah.
So, like in the 20s and shit. So I think it was like on 25th. From what I remember as a kid and shit, you feel me, being
Yeah.
on 25th and Foothill. That was like the first kind of like memories I get as when I was a kid, like 25th and Foothill, then like 23rd, you feel me, like 26th, that's where I was a kid, like the kid memories, like me riding a motherfucking Fisher Price scooter type of shit. Whatever the motherfuckers was called, right, like the orange
The
one.
Razors and shit.
Not even the Razors,
Nah.
the old school orange nigga Fisher Price. That's what I remember as a kid though, like as a kid, and then as I think we went to Manzanita, Hawthorne. I even went to Sobrani. I lived in Sobrani for a little bit, and then we ended up moving back to the Dubs, and then I ended up finishing Garfield was the elementary I finished. From Garfield, we moved. I went to Roosevelt, and that's over there, kind of like in the Dubs, 19th and shit.
I mean, I kind of want to know, like, You know, because Oakland is active, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of street stuff going on. I don't want to say gang activity because, I mean, there is gang activity, but there's a lot of street stuff going on, poverty going on.
Oh, yeah.
A whole lot of stuff where you have to grow up fast.
Yeah, I mean.
Did you have a chance to experience how to be a kid and, you know, or did you have to grow up fast around your surroundings?
Thank God, you feel me? Like, my family is real caring, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, my parents is always, my mom always made sure we ate, you feel me? Always make sure we was fed. Pops always made sure there was a roof over our heads and shit. So I'm not gonna say we was like out like poor and shit like that, or like, you know, but it was times that I remember we was hella motherfuckers sleeping in the house. You feel me?
Yeah.
When we first came out here, we
The whole family and everything.
the whole family, uncle, aunties, cousins. Like, I remember that. I remember eating the same shit for a whole week. You feel me?
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember eating cereal, cup of noodles for a whole week.
Say that.
But it's more of a it was nothing. You feel me? It's something you go through. You feel me? And even at times, like, you know, Pops always worked. He was a hard worker. Still to this day, this nigga be busting his ass. You feel me? So thank God that we didn't have to, like, struggle like that. But if you out here, then you know what's going on. You feel me? Like, you know how, you know, back then shit was cheap. But think about it, motherfuckers come from Mexico, they still trying to figure this shit out. I think still to this day, motherfuckers that come from Mexico and they still trying to figure it out.
That's facts.
So like, for me, as I got a little older, and I was able to, like, I think when we moved out here to the deep, cause as a kid, my memories is out there in the dub. You feel me? As a kid, probably like when I was in Garfield, middle school, a teenager, I started coming out. I used to skateboard. You feel me? So I was skateboarding shit. We go to Alameda, to the skate park, and that. As a teenager, you feel me? And
You
then
was
when I
busting
moved,
them tricks?
I wouldn't know. I just do the flash shit. I know how to jump. I know how to do an ollie. I know how to do a shove it. I almost landed kick flips here and there. But that's what I remember as a kid to a teenager. Then when I moved to the deep, it's hella crazy. We moved to 88th behind Castlemont. You feel me? So we moved over there. I didn't know nobody over here. You feel me? I'm from this side, I go to this side, I don't know nobody. Then I started making friends with certain motherfuckers. I stopped skateboarding because you can't, it's nowhere to skate in the deep. Everything is bumpy and shit. So I stopped skateboarding, and then
it's the deep, man. You can't skate, you gotta swim.
You know what's hella funny though? It's a skate park right in the hood now. Like on 88th and MacArthur, they built a fucking skate park there. You feel me? That's how crazy this shit is. But I stopped skating and shit, and then I started making friends with certain people. And then just started going out and shit. Like, started tapping in. I met Bass, Black Rob, Fuse, Soon. And then Black Rob used to live literally around the corner from me. So back then, you know, niggas would be like, what's up, 5-5? Back in the day, you know, you smoke one blunt, you be high as shit back then, right? So start linking up with Rob, and then just start fucking with certain people and shit, and then just start hanging out, and then
y'all become folks.
So just how you and him, you know, y'all become me, Rob, Bass, Soon, Dumbo, hella motherfuckers. We became good friends and shit. And then we started trapping it out on 88.
Man,
we started posting.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I mean, I don't mean to cut you off, but walking into your crib, you feel me? I got that same vibe as my mom's crib.
Oh yeah.
Same smell, everything, bro. I walked in, I was like, man, I low-key felt like I was home, you feel me?
Yeah, that's how, and the thing about my parents, anybody that I bring over, they make them feel, they make them feel, you know, welcome. Like, it's good, come on, you know.
Hell yeah. But I'm saying one thing, man, cause you know, on your IG, you're real active. I'm saying your music, you're real active. You real business minded, you know what I'm saying? You move like a real entrepreneur. How did that come about? Who inspired you to be an entrepreneur? Where did you get that mindset from? Because, you know, being out here in Oakland, you surrounded by a whole lot of different things. And, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, I don't know. I think probably, cause even when I was a kid, and then I remember going to fucking Roosevelt, right? And then they used to sell, you know what a Duvalin is? Duvalin, the candy? So the store, it was a store down the street from the house. They used to sell Duvalines, and then they used to sell them by the box. So I'll go get a box like $1, $2. Now I sell them for 25 cents, you feel me? So I don't know, I feel like as a kid, I was trying to figure out how to make some type of fucking money. And
Just
then,
out of nowhere, just like within yourself?
I think I was just going back and forth with moms with my brother or something, and I just figured, I was like, man, I think I bought a box. Like, we can go ask moms right now, we can bring her out here, she'll tell you, nigga. You feel me? For real, on everything, you feel me? And then, I don't know, it's just, I remember as a kid doing shit like that, and then as I got older, it was just more of a, damn, I need to get some money. Like, you know, you become a teenager, nigga, you wanna go.
You don't wanna ask too much. You
Yeah,
feel me?
like you can't ask moms and pops all the time, moms, I need some new shoes, moms, I need some new jeans. Like, you feel me, that's out, you feel me? Like, but I had to figure it out, so. I don't know, bro, just being out here, not just Oakland though, but you feel me, anywhere that you at. Like, if you gotta figure it out, you gotta figure it out.
It kind of depends on your circumstances, your home living situation, and stuff like that. You feel me? I mean, I can speak for myself. You know, I didn't want, coming from a single parent home, you don't want to ask your parent, your dad, whatever, too much. Because you know that the bills gotta be paid at the end of the day. So, you know what I'm saying? You asking is taken away from, you know what I'm saying?
And you know what, another thing for me too, I seen my brother, he was always like a, you feel me, like a hard worker type of nigga.
Yeah.
So probably just seeing him too, kind of like at a young age. Like at a young age, oh shit, they looking for me. No, no. At a young age, the nigga was working. So I used to see him buy his little shit here and there, you feel me? So I need something like that too, kind of just trying to figure it out and kind of see him doing this shit, you feel me? So I be trying to like do little shit here and there, and then, you know, niggas start, like I said, we was on 88th really fucking with it, like started trapping.
Really
like,
outside.
We was really outside. Back then there was no social media like that. You had to slide. So if you slide, you will see us outside.
Yeah, facts.
Real.
That's the thing, bro. Like back in the day, I mean, the kids don't know nowadays. If you want to kick with somebody, you really had to go pull up to be like, hey, bro, it's such and such.
And even with the whole sideshow shit, like now it's all social media. Back then it was on social media, like, cause I'm from, so Mac is right here, and then 80 Hillside is right here. So when we used to be outside just chilling, we know when the sideshow was cranking because we'll see it passing.
Yeah.
Or sometimes we'll be like, man, let's go start the sideshow. Boom, boom, jump in the whip. Now it's cranking, you feel me? It's before social media, no social media.
So, I mean, real quick, man, because, you know what I'm saying, we got too much time for, you know what I'm saying, part one. For the people who know about part one, they know about part one. I ain't gotta say it. Go back to my other videos and figure that out. Shady Boys, bruh. How'd you come about Shady Boys real quick?
So Shady Boys come about the 80s. So it's just, so you know how the town is like, everything got their little shit. So you got the Dirty 30s, the Murder Dubs, you know, you got the Shady 80s, Rolling Hundreds. So the Shady Boys come about the 80s, so Shady 80s. So at that time when I came up with that one, I was trying to figure out like, damn, like I'm trying to, cause I was doing custom shirts. Like I'll go perform somewhere and I'll go get a custom shirt that'll say like YC.
Was there a lot of Mexicans, I want to say, in your neighborhood at the time? Because I mean, one of your slogans is Migos in the hood.
Migos, yeah, hell yeah. But it goes from a lot. It was a lot of not just Mexicans, Latinos in general. You feel me? So it came about that of the 80s, but I got the idea from Coke Boys.
Gotcha.
Feel me? At that time, I got it from Coke Boys. I hadn't even seen Oak Boys. Oak Boys is
I ain't
from
gonna
out
lie,
here.
when I seen Shady Boys, I thought about Coke Boys.
And then so I seen Coke, you know, I got the idea from Coke Boys, so then I seen the Oak Boys. But then I knew some niggas wearing it, so I even had got some Oak Boys shit. But then the Shady Boys came about the Coke Boys shit, you feel me? And then for me, I was like, man, I'm trying to something I could wear, something for me to wear. It was everything you see that I drop on my clothing is for me to wear. I can give a fuck if anybody buy it. I'ma wear it. You feel me? Or I'ma give it to people that I fuck with. But it come about that, it come from the 80s, and it just goes from, it's crazy because when I was doing it, I did the Bout That video, and then my catch was, if you want to be in the video, you gotta buy a shirt.
Okay.
And it sold out, boom. So I'm like, damn, I sold hella shirts, hella fast.
That's how you get them.
And then it went from a 50 pack, so I done read up, nigga, a million times, nigga, you feel me? And still to this day, nigga, I'm selling Shady Boy shit, you feel me? But that's where it come about, it come from the 80s, Shady 80s, so it's the Shady Boys. But then, it got to the point where niggas wasn't, if you wasn't from the 80s, niggas didn't want to buy it. In Oakland.
So you had to expand a little bit.
So in Oakland, niggas' mindset, not everybody, but niggas' mindset is like, why am I gonna buy a Shady 80s shirt if I'm from the 70s, if I'm from the 30s? But then as time got, time just kind of rolled over, people just got to the point where they just support it, where they don't give a fuck if you from the hundreds, from here, because at the end of the day, it's about support.
Yeah, we mobbing.
Yeah, but then I had to think outside the box too. And the Migos in the Hood was born.
Right.
You feel me?
Man, big shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur, go-getter, man, first generation, man. Big salute, man.
Yeah,
'cause, you know what I'm saying? I'm first generation too, man. But look, we about to jump into part 2, man. Real quick one time, man, I'm gonna need y'all to go hit that like, that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on. Man, you know we rocking with Urban Moguls with B, where we drop the most game.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey,